Thank you so much for giving Indusage in Australia time today. We're so excited to speak to you and ask you some questions that we've been dying to know the answers to. Our first question, who inspired you to take up tennis? Was it someone in your family?
Yeah, my dad. I think he was a tennis player in his own right. He's unfortunately his career fell short due to a car accident. So I think, he was pretty clear that his firstborn was going to be a tennis player.
All right. Well, sorry to hear about his car accident, but we're glad that he inspired you. Well, was it a conscious decision to be a doubles player? Because most of your successes have been in winning doubles matches, both men's and mixed.
No, not really. I played singles as well in the early part of my career, but I stopped playing singles once I had surgery on my shoulder because that kind of I had to make a choice.
Right. And you've obviously partnered with, in your mixed doubles, you've partnered with many female tennis players as well. Is there any match that goes down in the books? Anything that really was one of those hard matches, but was a fantastic win?
Well, every match at the professional level is hard. Yeah, obviously, winning with a lot of great partners, but I think winning with Sania was definitely, special.
Yeah. And how is it so special? Was it because you were playing with one of your countrymen, or there was fantastic training behind those matches? What was the reason?
No, yeah, I mean, Sania's a friend, and I've known her since literally she was 14 years old. So obviously seen her grow up through the ranks, and being able to win a Grand Slam title with her, apart from the fact that she's from our own country, it's kind of special for sure.
Oh, that's great to hear. Well, obviously, it goes without saying, your incredible performance has won you fantastic awards in the country, which includes the Padma Shri. What does that mean for your family and for your children? And how does it make you feel to be recognized in your country like that?
I think it's a added bonus. I think, when you're a professional sports person, I think you dream about achieving things in your sport. Anything that comes in the periphery is added. I think obviously the family is proud about it. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I guess, one of those moments in your career where you're extra appreciative of.
Yeah, well, we're very proud to see all your performances on television. I remember as a young girl, I used to watch them. But amidst all your wins, and you've had so many of them, which was the most difficult win?
I mean, I've had 640 wins in my career. So I don't know if there's been any difficult or easy wins, to be honest. Every single one at the professional level is at the highest level. So it's very hard to answer that question.
Fair enough. As a doubles player, which has been something that has really won you so many accolades, what is the secret behind a stellar performance as a team player?
Yeah, I think finding a partner that complements your weaknesses and amplifies your strengths. I think if you find someone like that, you can forge, I think, the best partnerships.
Well, the web series is much awaited by all your fans in India. What would be one thing that you would recommend that we should really look forward to in the web series?
I think it's just the journey that Leander and me had, I think, across our careers, that we've tried to kind of, bring out. There've always been questions about us when it came to our, playing, about our not playing, and hopefully all those questions have been answered.
Well, we look forward to finding out. It does look like there's a lot of mystery that will be unraveled over there. There are also very famous people speaking to your career in this web series. Could you tell us about some of those people who are speaking to your career?
Yeah, I think, we've had family, friends, partners, rivals. I mean, Todd Woodbridge, Mark Woodford, Bjorkman, the Bryans, Sanya, Rohan. I mean, so we've had I think about 30 people around the whole ecosystem who've been able to give their perspective. So hopefully it makes for a good narrative.
Yes, we look forward to watching that. Amongst my final questions, certainly you and Leander Pace had an incredible career together. You also had a falling out, which will be uncovered in this web series. While building up both of your narrative, what was the most difficult thing to probably confront while you were shooting this web series?
I don't think there was any fears or challenges. I mean, we've lived through these stories real time. So, it was just about putting a timeline to it and making the narrative easy to understand, I think. And that's what's been beautifully done by Nitesh and Ashwini.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What would you say, this is my last question, and then we would be done over here. What would you say is your favorite memory with Leander Pace while you were partnered with him?
I think winning Wimbledon in '99 will probably be the special one.
Of course. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us. We are so excited to watch your series, and we wish you all the best for its success.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Australia's first Indian magazine to have a national reach, Indusage is the largest circulated South Asian magazine in Australia with 5 simultaneous editions, 55,000 copies printed monthly, 220,000 readers, largest network of clients, undisputed leader in community news. Indusage is circulated in Sydney, Melbourne, Adelaide, Brisbane and Perth to over 525 outlets. Grab your copy now to get the latest on the community, news from India, Bollywood, music and much more. For more info, log on to www.indusage.com.au.